We have some major breaking news as it has been announced that Tim Brown will drive for Ware Racing at Bowman Gray for the Busch Light Clash. What's going on, guys? It's Daniel, and welcome back to our video. As I just said a second ago, we got some pretty massive and major breaking news as it has been announced that Tim Brown will make his NASCAR Cup Series debut technically as he'll drive for Ware Racing in the Busch Clash at Bowman Gray Stadium. Here's a statement from Ware Racing. Rookie or ringer, the all-time winningest driver Bowman Gray Stadium is going Cup Racing. Ware Racing is putting Tim Brown in the Busch Light Clash at Bowman Gray Stadium. I did a little bit of look up on the stats, and shout out to Ware Racing for putting the stats up as well, but he is the winningest driver in Bowman Gray history. He has 101 victories, 146 poles, and 12 track championships. Now, this 15 car, this is a really strong opportunity for Tim Brown. Tim Brown also, if I'm not mistaken, does work at Ware Racing at the same time as well. I think he works as a tire specialist or some sort of specialist for the Ware Racing organization. Obviously, this is a really amazing opportunity for Tim Brown, the winningest driver in the history of this racetrack. I think this is a really amazing and a really great opportunity for Tim. He's going to be someone that could really be fun to watch out for in this event because unlike most drivers in Cup competition, granted drivers like Kyle Larson, Bubba Wallace, Chase Elliott, if Bubba does show up, because we're not sure if 2311 is going to show up to Clash. I think Tyler Reddick has a little bit of experience, and some of the other guys in Cup do have experience. But with how much experience Tim Brown has, he could have a pretty massive and major advantage. And this is such a really amazing and really great opportunity for Tim Brown to get an opportunity to race in the NASCAR Cup Series. And I think he will be very competitive in this event. I would say he's probably one of the underdog picks going into the event for sure. I don't think he's going to be the favorite to win the race by any stretch of imagination, but I think he's got such a big competitive advantage, right? Because when you have so much experience at a racetrack and you're good at a racetrack, that could really put your team in a really strong and competitive advantage. And I think that Tim Brown is going to have a really strong chance and a really great opportunity. And what's so cool about this as well is you're getting a short track specialist that is coming in and racing in the series. I think we haven't seen that as much with short tracks in recent years. We see that a lot with road courses, right? With people like Shane Van Gisbergen, Will Brown coming in from time to time. You've seen that with people like Kimi Räikkönen and Jenson Button and others on the road course side, but you don't see as many of these short track specialists coming in and getting opportunities and chances. And maybe down the road, if Tim Brown does really strong at Bowman Gray, it could lead to him maybe making some NASCAR Cup Series starts down the road. And again, it's really cool they're bringing somebody in-house who is in the program to get the chance and opportunity to drive this car at Bowman Gray Stadium. This is a really great opportunity for the team. Now, Ware Racing, of course, they also have not announced their second driver, the 51. The 15 car, I believe, will be an unchartered car. I think that charter, of course, has gone to Ryan Preece for 2025 and RFK Racing as well. We're still waiting on the word on who will drive the 51 car for 2025 full-time. It's coming down between Corey LaJoie and Cody Ware, and judging by the Instagram post that Corey LaJoie made not too long ago, I'm leaning toward him getting the seat right now. Granted, Cody Ware is a son of Rick Ware, so I could also see him getting the seat for 2025. But again, I'm absolutely leaning toward Corey LaJoie getting that seat for the Clash. It would make a lot of sense. Corey LaJoie is a better driver. Plus, Corey LaJoie also has a ton of experience as well. So, of course, he contended at Bowman Gray once. I think he almost won the ARCA East race that happened there many years ago when Bowman Gray was on the schedule for that event. So I'm leaning toward Corey LaJoie going there. And then, of course, we're still warning about 2311 in front row if they're going to show up, because right now they don't have charters at the moment. And if you don't have a charter, you are not required to go out to the event. But again, this is such an amazing opportunity for Tim Brown, and I think this guy has a really strong chance and a very great opportunity here to be super competitive. And he's going to have the chance to grow in popularity as well. And what's so crazy, he's 53 years old and also does have a prior NASCAR start as well. He actually drove for SS Greenlight Racing in the Craftsman Truck Series 15 years ago. I believe finished 27th position, and also has a lot of wins in the Smart Modified Tour, a series that I believe Ryan Newman and Bobby Labonte does compete in from time to time as well. I mean, Bobby also competed for that championship about a year or so ago. But this is such a really great opportunity for a potential possibility of Tim Brown being very competitive. And for him to get the chance and opportunity to drive the number 15 car, believe me, it's a really great opportunity. Ware Racing is a team that's been taking things very seriously. You go back to a few years ago with Ware Racing. This team was not an organization that you kind of felt like was taking things a lot seriously. But then, of course, they brought Chris Lawson in to be the crew chief for the number 15 or the 51 car for Justin Haley. They had Justin Haley in full-time, and Justin Haley, of course, got brought in by Spire Motorsports halfway through the year. He had some really strong, great performances with this organization, and I just think that they're continuing to make some really big moves. They're making the right decisions overall, and their Cup Series program is being taken a lot more seriously. And I cannot wait to see what Tim Brown is going to do with this program. They're probably going to get a much even more bigger technical alliance with this team in 2025, because obviously they do know the Haas factory team's coming in with Cole Custer. They're going to have a big technical alliance next year. But I really do believe that we're going to see a really strong run for Tim Brown, and I'm excited to see what Ricker Racing can do in this event. This is a great opportunity for Tim. Obviously, being with the team, I think he has a really good chance and opportunity to be super, super competitive, and I hope we get to see more of these short track specialists. I really hope Burt Myers, who's also going to get some opportunities to do some testing in ARCA, it'd be really cool for Burt Myers to get a chance and opportunity as well with the team. If there's certain organizations that do want to show up, like an NBM Motorsports perhaps, even though they're not fully required, maybe if RCR brings their third car in that event, maybe they put him behind the wheel instead of Chandler Smith, who's rumored to be going to the team next year. I think that'd be really cool. Or if 2311 wanted to field the car for Burt Myers, that'd be pretty cool as well if they do somehow find a way to show up. Nonetheless, is a really great opportunity for Tim Brown. I'm excited to see what he can do. He works for the team, and now he's going to have a really strong chance and a fantastic opportunity with a really strong team and a very strong program going into the 2025 season. Can't wait to see what he can do this upcoming year, and we'll see if he can perform very strongly and very well in 2025. So that is going to be today's special breaking news episode and report on Tim Brown driving for Rick Ware. I want to thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, notifications on, so if I win a video, it does go live on my channel. Follow me Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and support me on Patreon as well. Link description below that, and comment your thoughts below on today's episode. What are your expectations for Tim Brown going into the clash? You think he has a chance to go to victory lane, or you think he'll struggle a little bit in this event? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I don't think there's going to be any more content dropping today unless some major news breaks later this afternoon. Tomorrow on the channel, we're going to have a NASCAR news video discussing news over the course of the last couple days. And if there's any other major news that does break throughout the week, we'll discuss here live on the channel. We're going to take an early dive look probably into the NASCAR Cup Series driver lineup for 2025, as a majority of stuff has been officially confirmed for 2025. This weekend, there's going to be some other content dropping. I will be having probably ranking where I think every driver is going to finish. My Truck Series predictions will be coming out this weekend as well on Sunday, so expect that to come out. And then, of course, some other really good content I think dropping this weekend on people like Shane Van Gisbergen, Carlos, Kurt Busch, Haley Deegan, all that kind of stuff, along with other people like Connor Zillich, Jr. Motorsports, Bubba Wallace, Kyle Busch, you name it. Expect to see all that really great content on the channel as we close out the rest of the year and headed into 2025. So anyways, like I said, I want to thank you guys for watching today's episode, and I'll see you guys next time for more great, awesome NASCAR content and other motorsports content on the channel like this. Take care, everybody.